Hey guys, it is Nitro1 here, and welcome to Pokemon X Wi-Fi battle number 16. Okay, so before I start this battle, I just want to say I really apologise for the lack of uploads recently. Basically, last weekend I was away in Germany, so I couldn't upload. And then when I came back from Germany, on Monday I think it was, yeah, I was really unwell, and I felt really ill and really tired, and I wasn't really up to recording or doing anything for that matter. And yeah, I'm still pretty ill right now, but I figured I'd upload at least something for you guys to watch while I'm recovering. So yeah, anyway, today I have a nice and clean double battle for you guys with my new team against Sorob, otherwise known as SonicUpdater on YouTube or Sam in real life. So yeah, this is a really intense battle, and unfortunately I did lose this battle, but yeah, it was a really good battle. It was quite intense actually. Yeah, I made a really bad mistake at the end, which is the reason why I lost the battle. But anyway, he sends out his Kecleon and his Talonflame, and I go off with my Washington AC, my Rotom, and my Ferrothorn. So yeah, I make a switch into my Pinkie Pie, my Sylveon, and then yeah, his Kecleon goes for a Fake Out. I wasn't sure which Pokemon of mine he was going to use Fake Out on, but of course he used Fake Out on the Rotom. So yeah, my Sylveon takes that, and his Talonflame goes for a Flare Blitz on my Ferrothorn, and of course it one-hit KOs it because, yeah, my Ferrothorn is specially defensive, not physically defensive. So yeah, even if it did have max EVs in defense, my Ferrothorn probably would have gone down anyway. So yeah, he gets damaged by a lot of recoil. He gets damaged by the spikes, no, not by the spikes, the Iron Barbs, the Rocky Helmet, and the recoil from the Flare Blitz, and the Life Orb as well, so quite a lot of recoil. So I send up my Rotom back out, and he sends out his Figgy, his Amoonguss, and it's a shiny one as well. So yeah, his Talonflame goes for a Protect, and then I go for a Thunderbolt. Of course, that protects himself. So yeah, in double battles, my Rotom actually has Thunderbolt, just for double battles. In single battles it has Volt Switch, just because I think that Thunderbolt is a little bit more effective for a double battle. But anyway, he goes for a Brave Bird, and finishes off my Sylveon, because it goes for a, yeah, Brave Bird on my Sylveon, and finishes off my Sylveon, unfortunately. But despite that, he gets damaged by the recoil, and of course his Talonflame goes down. So he pretty much commits suicide there. So yeah, I decide to set up the screens now, go for a Reflect. Sorry. So yeah, his Amoonguss goes for a Giga Drain now, it deals quite a lot of damage. Of course my Rotom has 128 EVs in its special defense, 128 in its physical defense, and then yeah, I think 32 into its speed, and the remaining EVs into its HP. So yeah, it's quite well rounded. But of course it's not got any EVs in its special attack. But anyway, I withdraw my Rotom now, and switch out into Bowser, which is my Chestnut. And unfortunately he goes for another Fake Out, and of course that makes my Talonflame flinch. And then he goes for a Spore, and puts my Talonflame to sleep, which is really annoying. So anyway, he makes a switch, switches up from his Amoonguss, I keep on forgetting the name, into his Carbink. So yeah, my Talonflame is still asleep. I kind of want to keep it in, just because I don't want to reset the number of turns that it is asleep. So I decided to go for an Earthquake. Of course it won't affect my Talonflame because it's part flying. But yep, his Kecleon now goes for a Power Up Punch while my Talonflame's asleep. And of course it raises his attack up by 1. So yeah, Protein Kecleons are really deadly. In fact, yeah, if you guys remember the last battle I had against Sam, yeah, this Kecleon gave me a lot of trouble. So I go for a Seed Bomb and finish off his Carbink. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty good, pretty interesting team Sam actually has. Yeah, not many people use Carbink. It's really good defenses, but not many people use it. But yeah, at least I went for Will-O-Wisp on that turn earlier, and cripple his Kecleon. So now he sends out his Mawile, and unfortunately lowers both my Pokemon's attack stats. Which is yeah, he sent out his Mawile just so he could do that actually. So yeah, he switches into his Clawitzer, and his Kecleon goes for a Shadow Sneak. And I think he uses it on my Talonflame. Yeah, there you are. So yep, I go for a Will-O-Wisp and cripple his Clawitzer. Yeah, because I was going to use it on his Mawile, but of course he made a switch. But yeah, I go for a Brick Break, and unfortunately it doesn't affect it, which is yeah, quite bad timing on my part, I guess. So yeah, he gets hurt by the burn. And yeah, my Chestnut actually holds the Quick Claw, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, I decided to make a switch into my Rotom now. And yeah, his Kecleon goes for another Shadow Sneak onto my Rotom. Deals a bit of damage. Then I go for an Earthquake. And of course, because my Rotom has the Levitate, it doesn't affect it. And yeah, I very, very nearly finish his Kecleon off. But yeah, I don't, unfortunately. But yeah, his Clawitzer goes for Water Pulse on my Rotom. Because Clawitzer actually has the ability called Mega Launcher, which powers up Pulse moves like Water Pulse. Yeah, I prefer to run moves like Scold on Clawitzer, but Water Pulse is still pretty good. It has the same power as Surf, thanks to the ability. But I decided to go for a Light Screen now, and I go for a Seed Bomb and finish off his Clawitzer. So there you are. So his Clawitzer's down now. And his Kecleon is down now, from the burn. So yeah, his Kecleon didn't really give me that much of... well, didn't really give me that much trouble, this battle, unlike the last battle. So, I think he's down to his last two Pokemon, I think. His Mawile and his Amoonguss. So yep, his Mawile goes for the Intimidate, lowers both my Pokemon's attack stats. And then he decides to Mega Evolve his Mawile into Mega Mawile. Okay, so I go for a Thunderbolt on his Mawile. Deal quite a lot of damage, actually, look at that. Over half damage, and yeah, my Rotom doesn't have any EVs in its special attack. So yeah, I decided to go for an Earthquake, and unfortunately I don't quite finish off his Mawile. So yeah, that's bad. So then he goes for a Play Rough and finishes off my Chestnut, rather. Yeah, sorry about my commentary, guys. Of course, I'm still feeling really ill, so sorry about that. And he finishes off my Rotom now. Thanks to his Giga Drain. So yeah, my Rotom's now down. And yeah, we're both down to our last two Pokemon now. I've got my Alakazam and my Talonflame. So yeah, there we are, Talonflame, and of course my Alakazam, which is nicknamed Dinner Time. Now this is actually where I make the really, really bad mistake. I Mega Evolve my Alakazam into Mega Alakazam. And then this happens. Watch this. Unfortunately, oh yeah, I trace his Mawile's huge power. But unfortunately, he goes for a Sucker Punch and finishes off my Alakazam, that was a really bad mistake. What I should have done, I should have used Brave Bird on his Mawile, and then that way his Sucker Punch would have failed. And then I could have used my Alakazam. My Alakazam could have used Psychic on his Amoonguss. Yeah, I keep on forgetting the name of that thing. So yeah. Yeah, I pretty much lost the battle now. So yep, his Mawile gets hurt by the burn. And of course, my Talonflame is asleep now. Then he goes for a Rock Slide and finishes off my Talonflame. So that is the battle. So yeah, even if I did lose this battle, I still enjoyed this battle. Yeah, if it hadn't been for that really, really bad mistake, I might have actually won that battle. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of today's battle, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, my Hot Gold series will resume after I've recovered. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!